I got Alvarez out of the city.
Good.
He told me you saved his life.
All I did was get him away from Marcano's men.
And thank God for that. Let me ask you something. You ever hear how Sal Marcano wound up running this city?
Him and his brothers killed a few guys and took over.
He sold out his own father, Lincoln. Watched him die. And then he killed every man standing in his way. Butchered them. Them and anyone else he thought was a risk, warranted or not.
How do you know that?
Other priests. The sanctity of the confessional isn't always absolute. I'm not an idiot, Lincoln. You're a criminal. Sammy was a criminal. I accepted that a long time ago. But there's a difference between being a criminal and being a Sal Marcano.
I'm not Sal Marcano.
Easy to say that now, but what about when this is over, when there's no one standing in your way?
I haven't decided yet.
You're a good man, Lincoln. I know it's odd to hear that, considering everything you've done. But it's true. You have it in you. I've seen it. But you're gonna have to decide, have to choose, whether you let all of this consume you, pervert you, turn you into the very thing you hate. It's called a gas pedal. Use it.
Out in hell, goddammit.
Politicians are panicking, secrets are getting out. Bernard and the Imperial are a mess right now. Isn't it great? You've really got poor Frankie in a bit of hot water over at the bathhouse. Sorry, shitty pun. Because of you, Tony Dericio is having a hard time controlling the city's politicos. So he's ordered Frankie to keep an eye on the Imperial. It's a third strike, you're dead situation. How do you think you'll handle old Frankie?
That's all up to him.
Hey, I could tag along, my camera's in the car, and...
You want to dig up more dirt for your rag, you do it on your own time. I ain't gonna drag your libelous ass all over town.
I get it. I get it. Be seeing you.
Foul play? Oh, that's rigged. You want to come over to watch the game on Saturday?
Huh?
And Jim was a piece.
You're creeping folks out, sir.
What in the hell is he up to?
What? Oh, fuck. I got enough to worry about. No luck, boys.
Hope they rebuilt that gym.
Do I look worried to you? I'll buy her flowers, maybe something shiny. Goddamn Dylan. Huh? Do I look worried to you? I'll buy her flowers, maybe something over. And if it doesn't turn her around, well, I guess there are always more fish in the sea. Oh, come on.
And who's in the room with you, Alan?
Mr. Deracio's
That was
man,
crooked.
Senator.
What kind
Frankie
of
Bernard,
nod, sir?
Oh, God. I'd appreciate you talking to me directly.
Okay, Mr. Bernard. One question. How exposed am I?
The senator wants to know...
You just need to
Mr.
expand
Dericio
your horizons. Guarantees confidentiality, sir. Any transactions you may have had with our organization are safe as houses.
Fine.
Alan, you ever talk around me like I'm not standing right here? And I'll have to hurt you some.
There's nothing out there.
I can't hardly ignore that. Well, maybe I should check for a pulse.
So what? You gonna kill me now?
Good idea. Send whoever you got downtown. Gotta secure it while we can.
The best things in life come in pairs, ain't that right, brother?
It wasn't as much as I expected.
Of course, it can also be taken away from you in a blink of an eye. That would make me very unhappy.
How you doing?
How are you, sir? Just wanted to say my mother will be so proud of me and everything we're doing here. I owe that to you, Mr. Lee.
If you're ready to lay hands on Tony...
How did you manage to get to Tony Deracio? I had bugs and wiretaps all over the damn place. When that weirdo left the Royal Hotel to deal with one of his men, I was listening.
Tony, I didn't know you was coming. I'm just packing away your latest shipment.
How long you been running this business, Joe?
I know 5, 6 years.
5 years, 3 months, and 18 days. This is turned.
Look, I know I've been lied, but it ain't my fault.
I've always placed a premium on maintaining order. If you let the rot set in, eventually it will take hold and destroy everything you've built. The only solution is to isolate it, eradicate it before it takes hold. You understand, Joe?
Christ, Tony, you gotta listen to me. Some nuts out there shooting the hell out of everything. You know how many of my men he killed?
Yes. Dominic, is it? You will take the armored car and personally oversee the collection of all outstanding monies owed to us. Am I clear on this?
Yes, Mr. Razio.
Once you have collected what is due, deliver it directly to me at the hotel. The code to the elevator is 0451.
From there, Lincoln had a couple of options. He could use the elevator code and go into the lobby, which meant shooting the hell out of the place. Or he could steal Dominic's car and go in quiet through the hotel's parking garage.
When you're in the hotel, grab a couple of those little fancy soaps. They won't give me any more at the motel.
What's taking so long?
I give it a month.
Full Tony, off Dominic.
That's fucked up, man. I gave him 6 months. At least.
I was going. Tony wouldn't mind.
How long you been here? A month? Mr. Deracio ain't the second chance type. Do your job, and you might just live to see month 2.
Some bitch running all over the goddamn place, smashing our shit to pieces. I want to know what the fuck's going on down there. You hear me?
It would be difficult not to.
What?
I've already taken the appropriate steps to address the situation. Believe me, things are well in hand.
Well, they fucking better be. If this thing with the judge goes sideways, shit's gonna roll downhill real fucking quick.
We haven't lost anything of any significance except for some men, and they can be replaced. In fact, they're the easiest thing to replace.
Saul doesn't give two shits about any of those stupid fucks. All he cares about is the people that matter. Understand?
I understand completely. And you have my word that all payments will continue as scheduled. None of our business associates need to concern themselves with our recent difficulties.
Yeah? Okay. I'm counting on you here, Tony. Don't fuck this up.
Goodbye.
You should clear on out of here.
Okay, here's the thing, Congressman. When Mr. Deracio made his very generous contribution to your camp...
Oh, shit, right now? Okay. Here's what I want you to do. Follow him, see if you can get any pictures of him in the act, then get...
Okay, how about this one? I know this son-of-a-bitch has been dead since '64.
File it.
But he's dead.
And he owed. Maybe somebody else owed him. Don't matter. You never clear the ledger with Mr. Deracio. File it.
What?
Don't worry about the start date. Mr. Deracio's gonna worry about the start date. You make sure...
His Highness make an appearance today?
Not yet. Best not let him catch you in here with that cigarette.
vicious, aren't you? Filthy fucking mongrel.
There you are. You made quite the mess of. Do you have anything with me?
You really think you know how all this is gonna play out, don't you? Idiot! Go ahead. Kill me. I'll be replaced tomorrow. No one will even notice.
You're wrong. Everyone will notice.
War on the streets of our fair city as a gunman stormed the Royal Hotel, killing an untold number of men.
There was a loud crash, like a bomb going off. I looked up and there was a man falling from the top of the building.
Then all these men showed up and every one of them had a gun. They ran into the Royal and that's when the shooting started.
I still don't know how the hell Lincoln got out of that hotel.
No way Tony's still alive.
Hush! Whoever you are, you did real good getting up here. But leaving's gonna be a different story.
Yeah. Just...
Yeah!
Fuck. You done. I boxed in. Help me out here. Should have kept your head down.
Keep your guns in that goddamn elevator. Get up and see if he's still in there.
Jeez.
Hey, baby.
He's got a gun!
Hey, girl.
Let's hope it doesn't go on too long.
What?
Sorry.
Meet me a hit and run crew in downtown.
Let's just do this.
No one's slipping past me.
Take him down!
Just like...
Oh, shit, that was a good one! Goddamn slick, I tell you!
Over there, shoot him for fuck's sake!
Take him out, shot!
Some good
Shit!
Everybody get!
No.
I'm here!
Just like on the swamp rat. We got another man.
This ain't fair.
Run!
This ain't fucking fair.
Code 3-5. Suspicious person on foot.
We got any downtown cops in our pocket?
Gotcha.
Guess this is it.
Let's go. I ain't got all day.
Tony Deracio just kissed the pavement outside the Royal Hotel. Downtown is ours. Kavar Construction and the sham work sites, the Imperial, and all the limp dicks who owe the mob money, we own it all.
Listen, I've been doing my best to be patient over the last couple of times we sat at this table, watching others get what I want. But now I got my taste of both rackets here. And the money we can make can help a lot of folks back in the holler. This turf needs to stay with me.
You got yourself an opportunity here. A chance to right some missteps on your part. I got no part of this district, but you can change that, and you'd be a smart motherfucker to do so. The Irish can work this district better than any other.
Come on, you know me. You got me running most of the fucking city. And hell, man, doing what I'm doing here for you is in my fucking blood. And I'll spill any amount of that blood to defend it.
Are you just another two-faced asshole?
Make the right choice here, and I'll whip up some...
A man earns respect by making hard choices.
Give me...
If this table can't handle me...
The Haitians will run this part of the city.
Decide whether you want me as part of what's going on here, or let me go on about me miserable fucking life.
All right, then. This is a step in the right direction, but it's only one step, Lincoln. You and I still got a deep hole to crawl out of.
I'm gonna call this if no one else will.
Time to get back at it. Let's clear out.
Police are intensifying their search for the colored male believed to be responsible for the massacre at the Royal Hotel. The suspect is described as 6 feet 3 inches and is believed
They're
to be
saying
armed.
you threw Tony off the roof of the Royal?
Actually, it was through his penthouse window.
You always had a flair for the dramatic.
Tony's ledger. Last couple pages are pretty interesting.
Any idea what US 5CJ means? Wait a minute. Holy shit. Why is Lou willing to comp 10 grand a month at a brothel and the same at a drug den?
Based on what Greco told me in Scaletta, Marcano's laying out a bunch of money to get gambling legalized. And if that's what you're after, who better to have in your pocket?
Then a judge on the 5th Circuit Court of Appeals, US 5CJ.
Exactly.
There have to be over 20 judges on that bench. Could be any one of them.
The kind of man we're talking about isn't used to people getting into his business. I start visiting the places listed in that ledger, he'll panic and go to Lou for help.
And that's when we'll find out who he is.
Keep that wiretap running.
Never turn it off.
Just hope it doesn't flood.
How about sending some new wheels to Delray Hollow?
On it, lad. Just getting her warmed up.
One car as promised.
Appreciate it.